Virtual tariffs allow you to define a dynamic energy tariff model. In this video, we will use virtual tariffs to differentiate between solar, low and high tariffs. However, with a SmartMe Professional Cloud license, you can create as many virtual tariffs as you want. In this example, we look at a house where all parties use electricity from the solar panels from the roof. They also use electricity from the grid, which has two tariffs, a low tariff and a high tariff. The goal of the billing is that every user pays for the amount and kind of electricity that they have used. For our example of solar, low and high tariff, you first need to create an if-then action to define when the high tariff is. To do so, click on Configuration, then If-then Actions, then the plus. Give it a name. Click on If just below If Events. Choose Date and Time. Give it a name. Enter the days and hours when the high tariff is on. In our example, the utility also has a high tariff on Saturday mornings. Therefore, we need to add another if action. Connect these two if actions with an OR connection. To include the virtual tariffs in the billing, click on Configuration on the top right-hand corner. Select Billing. Click on Configuration at the top. Select the property you want to create the virtual tariff for. Click on Edit. You will now see the configuration page for this property. If you use virtual tariffs, you have to delete the electricity tariffs from the utility. Click on these tariffs and then delete. To configure the virtual tariffs themselves, scroll to Virtual Tariffs and click on Add. Enter the name of the virtual tariffs, in this case High Tariff. Select the tariff type, enter the price and choose Yes under Additional Condition. Now you can choose the if action we have created before. Next, we enter the low tariff. Again, click on Add under Virtual Tariffs. Give it a name. Choose the tariff type and select No under Additional Conditions. This means the low tariff will be valid when the high tariff is not. The solar tariff is also a virtual tariff, but it needs a little bit of calculation to get to it. To configure the solar tariff, you need to know what the total solar production is and what the total consumption is. First one is easy. We get the total solar production from the PV meter. To get to the total consumption, you need to create a virtual meter which sums up all consumers. To create a virtual meter, click on Virtual Meters. Click Add. Enter a name. Here we call this meter Total Consumption. Select the first meter you want to include. Enter plus. Select the next meter you want to include and repeat with every meter measuring a consumer. Click Save. Then navigate to Billing. Click on Configuration at the top. Select the property you want to create the solar tariff for and click Edit. You will now see the configuration page for this property. You will see all the virtual tariffs that we have already created. In our example, the low and the high tariff. Only the solar tariff is missing. Click on Add. Enter the name of the tariff. Choose the tariff type, a solar tariff. Choose the PV meter under solar battery meter and subtract the total consumption, which is the virtual meter we just created. Enter the price of the solar tariff and click Save. When you're finished defining all tariffs, it is mandatory to click Recalculate. This calculates and activates all virtual tariffs. This process can take a few hours since quite a lot of data will be processed. And that's how you create virtual tariffs. I know it's quite a lot, but I'm sure you will handle virtual tariffs with ease after a few tries. I'll make sure to include more videos on the SmartMe billing in the description below. I hope that you've been able to pick up a few things. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or reach out to us directly.